Ingram. Arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down.
If you give Ingram a shot that close to the rim, he's just flat out not going to miss it.
Pass to Şengün. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Utah. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
The kick out to Adebayo.
And that's what we call intelligent defense. Just put himself in a position to make a play on that kick out.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
Pass to Henderson. Great defense that time from Şengün. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Back to Adebayo. To the middle. Stolen by George. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to George. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
Pass to Ingram. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that
Maybe.
And honestly, the one thing that's held Brandon Ingram back is health. And at this stage of his career, if he is able to play, he is going to be a huge factor.
Here's Queen. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Utah trailing here. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Personal foul.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. George double teamed. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Queen.
Well, he is a huge difference maker on this end, and you see it there with that contest by Adebayo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Henderson, no good.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Left side, Edwards. Here's Queen. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here's Henderson. No good with the layup. Down low. Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup. Edwards got his second basket of the night.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now, here's Sean. The layup off target. Here's Siakam. It's hauled in by Queen. The Warriors trail. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, he was determined to get that whistle. Jalen Johnson never even thought about backing off.
And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him. Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
The Jazz shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, Adebayo is always a threat to dunk it. He's light on his feet and extremely explosive.
That one goes in.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Henderson. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Utah.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. Now here's Harper. Outside Edwards. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
3 points.
Edwards got 7.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
It's stolen by Edwards. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards cashing in from outside.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
To the inside. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here is Harper. Done outside. Pass to Şengün. Pulls from the top of the key. And the shot falls short this time. And here is Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, there are a lot of great athletes in this league, and you could certainly put Brandon Ingram in that category.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Took him no time at all on that one. Prince has got the lead up to 10 now for Utah. Jim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Deflects the pass. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And it's in there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Warriors trailed by 12 to end the run. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Inside Prince. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Prince has got 5 points now this quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Now George. Golden State moving it around.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
To the middle. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Here he goes.
Anthony Edwards.
And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
Adebayo with the bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Jalen Duren has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Here's Grimes. No good on the triple.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Grimes has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Assist goes to.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Yeah, mistakes like that have been the story of the game. They lack cohesion offensively.
And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 17-6 run. Free throw line jump shot. Kicks it out to Prince. Williams with the steal. Here's Harper. And Harper slams it in.
Williams.
Well, Harper spotted a chance for a big play, and he took it. Go ahead, young fella.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And scoring is not...
Oh, that was amazing!
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness. Harper with a little showmanship. This kid can do it all.
Down low. 2 on the clock. Bryant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Grimes has got the lead up to 14 now for Utah. And so it's Utah with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Wow, you see the strength right there. Adebayo relishes finishing right through the defense.
Greg, you think about the value of those sage veterans on a team, guys that Been around the block, played a lot of years. Why are they so important?
Well, a lot of times they'll echo the message of the head coach. And I tell you what, it's also, as a coach, you love having those veteran players because you can trust what they're going to do on the floor. That consistency is really important, not just for the coaches, but the teammates.
Pass to Edwards. Now, here's Şengün. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
Looking to catch the defense by surprise. They didn't expect Şengün to shoot that one.
It's stolen by Edwards. And here they go. Rebounded by the Jazz. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Grimes. Good work there as it goes. Grimes has got 8.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let him. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to.
Oh, he flew in there.
Wow!
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
Şengün, no good.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to Şengün. 6 to shoot. Over Adebayo. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 7. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against, and you can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take that thing you've got. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Warriors trail by 12. Right side, Edwards. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Okay, fans.
Just 5 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And Harper slams it in.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Frank, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Over to the wing. Back to Adebayo. Henderson outside. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
There's a screen. Done outside. He takes it in. Here's Queen. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Inside. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort. And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And stolen by Dunn. Driving the lane. Walter, good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That is an aggressive move inside by Adebayo. He knew the contact was coming, and he was undeterred.
Good on both. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Nobody near Williams. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Utah. After a fantastic quarter. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Edwards. Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Adebayo with the ball. Siakam, right side. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Ingram. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And all that length that Ingram possesses is really tough to guard against. It's why defenses resort to fouling him.
And he sinks the second. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. It's Edwards on the wing. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Edwards. Launches it. That shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And good that time.
And Shingun knows when you don't have the ball, you have to stay ready to catch a fire.
Count it, good.
You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
And Adebayo throws it down hard.
That came out of nowhere. Adebayo with the highlight reel dunk.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Edwards, and he drives in.
Oh, aggressive drive by Edwards, going into attack mode on that one.
But drive by Henderson.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Sharp on the wing. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Utah leading by 19. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Şengün with a wide open look. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And he comes up with the deuce.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
The open shot by Şengün. Off the left rim and out.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Utah.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And so looking at their numbers, this will be win number 22 on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
Golden State ball.
Well, he just checked so many boxes tonight. He got buckets for himself, created for his team, and as a result, he just racked up a triple-double.
43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Walter. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's Henderson. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Six to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Here's Walter. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this